Okay. What did I do today? This was more of a later what did I do today, and I'm gonna keep this brief because I want to make my edits as very easy to edit when I get to them. I've not edited my 3 at this point that I have not done. More so, I feel like at this point right now, I came from sleep and I woke up. I'm getting McDonald's now, and I'm just ordering a vibe like maybe I will do them all on the weekend type of vibe. But before, I think it was yesterday, I was making sure I screen videoed my videos that were like slightly corrupted so they can be exported easily, but then I watched videos which I'll not like show here because I just watch like a lot of videos of like TCGs in general, and I was just making a mana cost card and I did it like over repetition, and then I just entered that flow state and not the flow state of actually editing my videos. So today and this morning what I did was I went to I didn't go to media and ethics class. It was asynchronous. I just worked online because it seemed like Alice and Corinna were gonna work online, and then I soon later found out that Camila had injured her foot. So I'm like, okay, at this point I'll just work from home, which is a cool thing. But then when I did that, I did my slides and did my citation stuff, and after that, I just worked on my card game, honestly, not gonna lie. I was just making designs, so I was like, I was back in that flow state. So I made a new card, a roguelite character, and 4 pop culture cards, and a later in the day yesterday, I made the roguelite card and the landfill card domain. And I theorized yesterday the idea about what are my 3 things that make my card game like pretty botched, and I will explain that more in the next video. Okay, so the top 3 things from just researching and just like getting any clarification about stuff about TCGs, watching videos, is that, so if I mess something up, I'm sorry, I'm driving and just rambling a little bit about it. So the first one is about the I forgot, oh my gosh. Maybe I'll talk about it when I come back. Yes, I'll do that. My brain's not in the moment right now. What I did after that, though, it was like, man, that's kind of cool. And then I went to sleep. Overall, I can say is that I just need to note. Number 1 thing was pre-planned decks made. The choice of people being able to have like a pre-made certain deck for them, so that way when they enter a battle, like they can get that random number RNG aspect from a deck that they know is going to be another person's deck or not, I don't know, depending on if they know the deck that they're playing against. And my solution to that was that I think I have to lean in, not just lean in, but I have to know what my game is about. And my game is honestly plays more into the role of the dating sim aspect, where the random RNG is more so from the aspect that you are going to essentially doing like a dating show element of speed dating, where you don't know who you're gonna get, but they have cool abilities. But at the same time, like if you play your cards and hands right, you can set up yourself for a really good deck combination. Or maybe have something that like you're able to pick like the deck combinations and then do something with that. I don't know. And then my second thing is that troll behavior or terrible like cards that like impact the gameplay, and then the last one is infinite loopability. The solution for both of those is that I have to create a rule book in which I have to dictate what I need that is good, healthy card combinations and rule sets that apply to my card game to restrict that. Like a rule Bible, similar to the color pie thing in Magic the Gathering. So what I'm doing right now is I am just going to get McDonald's because I'm hungry for McDonald's after I took a nap after I did did my card game stuff. Mentally just fatigued, so then I just slept and then I woke up and like, oh my gosh. And then after that I will do my lighting assignment stuff, which is pretty easy. It's just like having a master control light and then adding 2 more parameters. That's it. And then turning it in. And then probably showing signs of like work in progress for my lighting stuff. That is it. I'll do that while I eat. So I won't do a review. I'll do like a slight review if I need to, but I don't think I'm gonna do a holistic review on stuff. It's gonna be quick. Okay, I won't really complain. I ordered a McFlurry and then they didn't have a McFlurry when I got there. Like when I sat there and I looked at my phone, like, okay, where's my order? And then I saw it was like it didn't go through, and I'm like, oh, okay. So just know I ordered a normal McFlurry and M&M one, and it wasn't there. I feel like I don't have to really get a McFlurry. All I really need is ice cream and M&Ms. And I think that's a vibe. I'll get that after lighting. That's the vibe. What I got was, I got a wrap. I got a ranch snack wrap. And there's like a line in front of me. So I'll just eat and erase. It's like a chicken strip with packed lettuce and a wrap with ranch and shredded cheese. So I would say if you're a fan of that, it would be a solid 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. It's not like revolutionary, but it's something that's like, yeah, I would want 2 of them. And that makes sense why people get the 2 offer than the 1 offer, maybe because of the size of it as well. Like I bit into it, but like still, like it's the size of like my hand a little bit. So, and then the other thing I got was a 10-piece chicken nuggets, which I reviewed. Alright. And what else did I get? Oh, I got 2 cookies. I'll taste 1 cookie. Ooh, they're very gooey. They're very soft. Like when I hit the chocolate part. McDonald's cookies get hard. Like a soft interior, a little bit light exterior, but soft. Nine out of 10. And they feel like the right amount of size for what they are. Which is good. That is all. I do not honk when I'm told to honk. I don't know what that was. I was more or less focused on leave the road. You know, you sometimes I'm like, a crowd of people telling me to honk. Why am I honking? I can't really read their signs. But if it was a good thing, wow. If it was a bad thing, wow. I have nothing really to say. Okay, end video.
So vertex painting is really cool. I hope that you get to it. And those materials are like unknown classes, market classes. It basically lets you blend between two different materials. What it's doing here is I believe it lets you paint snow. Yeah. You guys know anything about vertex painting? Who did? Oh, Ben does. All right, Ben, I'll beat your class.
Well, so
You don't have to, dude. It's okay.
oh.
If you're excited, if
You're
you
ready.
want to, please go ahead, but don't feel like I'm not actually pressuring you in this particular instance.
It's another way to add information to your meshes or landscapes where it's usually used, where you can paint colors. Usually it's just red, green, and blue, and
Well, the red, green, and blue are data types, right?
yes.
So it says the mask is red, green, or blue, but that red, green, or blue can be different materials.
Yeah, you don't have to use all of them. Like red could be reserved for like where you paint the snow, and
Yes, exactly.
green could be slime. I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, yes, that's it. See here, the vertex color here, red is the snow. I don't know if anything is assigned to other colors. We're not gonna get super duper into it. It is cool, but we're here to do lights. What are they doing next door? Oh, it's a
It's
jazz
jazz.
concert. That is why we have to end early, is because my ADHD will kill me. This is what we really care about. We're gonna follow our emissive color here. Yeah. So that is just applying, let's plug in reflection. So we can actually, we don't need this at all. What we really care about, yeah, it's fine. We really care about is this light blue section. One thing we might want to grab would be this. We're gonna grab, texture coordinate, pan arrow. It's like counterproductive, but other thing is not affected by lights. And other lights, because it's a light source, so it's just the lighting data that Unreal normally supplies will not hit this material because it's in its own. This is just like a texture coordinate plus a camera, nothing to get into that, but that's nothing. Oh. Yeah, but it's like the color file, which is weird to me. Is that not weird to you? If it's panning something, I mean, maybe it's, there's no, must be a masking section. What is this multiplying? And then this red channel, okay, that must be a mask. Okay. Open sesame. Okay, so I'm checking this mask so I double click this. I'm checking the red match by disabling the green and blue. Okay, so the red that's happening here, this white is multiplied. That's a 1 on the scalar parameter, right? The scalar data. This black is a 0. So whatever's getting multiplied by that 1 is going to come through. So this red says 1, multiply that by B, which is our emissive color. We don't even need that. What we can do, I mean, we do need like a parameter that's our emissive color. I'll try and have this wrapped up, I think, by like 8:30, maybe 8:25. I just made it. You can also write, so I just made this, you can also put 4. If you hold down number 4 and then left click, it generates a 4 vector. Same with a 3 or a 2 or a 1. I made color, I want this to be a parameter. I'm going to right click and say, what is it? Okay, constant is an odd parameter. Oh, parameter. Okay, cool. Maybe this is not a vector color. Is that one there? No.
Wait,
That's also ugly.
Oh,
It's different kind of ugly.
It's a different kind of ugly.
I like it. Okay, so you can.
Because it's like resizing. I don't know how
It's
exactly.
like color
It's
changing.
like resizing the whole thing.
That's so bad.
Flickering brown.
Yeah, what is that?
We got the poop light.
Wait, is the opacity there? It's not even like changing the resolution, it's just changing.
Alright, you guys, it's about 8:30. I will release you to your own devices. You at least have an idea of how flickering a light works. But don't do it this way. I will find a better solution and come back to you all next week with it. Yeah, just continue working on your projects. I mean, it does flicker, but like at what cost? To my dignity. Not a performance cost, but like to my dignity. Well,
That looks
I will find a better solution and come back to you all next week, and we'll talk about it then. Keep working on your projects. Remember, we've got this week and then next week. Next week will be online only, okay? Reach out to me if you need help with anything. Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.
Yay! Thank you.
Hello. So, what did I do today? Well, you saw a clip, obviously. I'm not really going to recapitalize on what she said, but we're going to have online class next week. That's it. And she made a poop light. We don't like a poop light. And what you heard, the music in the background, that was actually legit music. There was a jazz night today, and that was kind of cool, like listening and singing as I left the school. What would my ranker be? Let's scoot over just to fit the ranker in. I would rank today. I would rank today a solid. What was it? I would honestly say when I was in the car in the first half of the clip, it felt like a C, then a B. I was debating to say at the beginning that today felt like a C plus or a B minus because of the lacklusterness of stuff. I think because I just didn't eat as much. But I would still say today is a B. Because I think there's the thing that I learned today. We're just gonna keep it short because I'm going to edit my videos. I literally am. I'm not gonna like just be the person that says I'm gonna edit my videos. I did my card things. I'm gonna edit my videos and then focus on my card thing after. 2 things I've learned. 1, do not work on a passion. Maybe I don't know. Because at the same time, like I finished my thing. I think there in life, if you want to work on something that you want in your career, work on that first, and then make the time that when you do your breaks, work on the passions that you want to work on. Not just watch. There you go. That's what my first takeaway is. Second takeaway. One tidbit I would say about if the biggest thing in college is that not only it's this jambalaya of different cultures and different ideas, it's a concentrated thing for people that you can make connection with in specific areas. And I think you don't get that anywhere with like online schooling unless they actually like go out and do stuff or have like some video calls. Because I think there's always not a weird stigma, but I think it's just different. There's a difference. There's a feeling of a difference between you being physically there and then you being online. Like, yeah, like I work distance for media and ethics, and I was just like working, and then there was even question of like, hey, who's doing citations? It's like, I'm doing my citations, you just don't see it because I'm off in my apartment. So the one thing I would say that what I think many people feel like they're gonna miss in my cohort is the ability to have a space where they can just have an energy from other people who are doing the same thing to motivate them to do something. And for me at least, I can feel that worry, but to me, I'm excited to see what I do after graduation. And that's my optimistic talking. I think my doubt as of now would be like at a 5%. 95% is like, yeah, graduation, let's get a job. So, yeah. So, hope you are doing well. Hope you found this video insightful and inciting what I do in my life. And if there's anything you specifically want like a segment of or me talk about, that's great, that's awesome. But I'm trying to go about my life, journal it as you will, in this weird documentation era, and who knows, maybe I finally do my edits for my October 2025 on a Saturday. And I'm hyping that up on my Instagram, I don't know. That's just me. I'm gonna do freeze frame until it turns off, so enjoy that.